Whew. All right there. Yes. Hello, everyone. Greetings. And yeah, it's been a long time no see. If there was any follower or any viewer or whatever, yeah, I'm happy to be back. I guess there were some, yeah, problems, issues, I guess, with me just getting back the will and motivation to do this on a hopefully more regular basis. But yeah, I managed to actually press start streaming button this time in OBS. So yeah, the idea was to yeah, like always, to work on an idea and to do some experiments, or as I'd like to put it, again, basically throw a lot of shit against the wall and see what's gonna work, what musical idea is going to work. You know, obviously something that I'm going to enjoy and that will kind of keep me motivated to kind of keep working on it. I guess I have something here that is kind of I don't know, kind of good. I would say, like, it's very bare bones, but I'm enjoying it so far. And I don't know. I don't know which genre it is. I don't really think in terms of genres, but what I just focus on most importantly is the vibe, the groove of what I do. And the idea is to experiment with. Let me see if I can put it up here. Let me see. Maybe let's close down some of the windows first before I switch the scene to a more optimal one. I guess I'm gonna shut down the browser for a sec. And let me see. Let me switch the scene to display. Here we are. So here is so the idea is to work with this guy, which is something, for those who don't know, something called Splice Bridge. And the idea of that bridge thing is, well, something that I guess Splice users like myself and many others, I imagine, have been waiting for such a long time, which is the ability to basically take whatever you have here in your Splice desktop app and be able in the real time stream it to your DAW, and not just stream for the sake of streaming, but so that you can adjust whatever you have to your tempo, and moreover to pick a key and transpose, which now, when considering the fact that basically every single, I won't say every single, but most, like I would say 90% of Splice samples have some kind of tempo and key information embedded. You can very flexibly change the pitch and the tempo of whatever you have. So hopefully I'm going to demonstrate that a little bit better as I move forward in my idea. But the basic idea is, again, I am pressing play over here, and as soon as I'm pressing play, it's going to adjust depending on what I'm playing and the preference that I set. It's going to adjust key and or pitch and tempo, and yeah, it's actually already detecting. It has detected that I have 120 BPM, which is again my DAW tempo, as it detected the bridge plugin. And what I can do actually is something that's pretty interesting. I can actually do half tempo, which is 60, or the twice as much as my current tempo, which then would be 240. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of room for experimentation, I guess. I don't know what that is. Oh, that is just I guess the add button for adding the sound to your library, which I just did, and I don't know if I wanted that sample, but anyways, I have like quite a lot of them, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, anyways, and now, well, I think what's possible is that I can drag and drop. No, sorry, that's not the way you do it. You just find the sound. Where is it? I cannot see it. Where is it? You know what? Let me go to my sounds. Yes, there is the thing. Let me see. Let me play it. You know what? Let's go to, I don't know, something like 5, and let's enable that thingy. It's connected, and let's go, I don't know, somewhere around here, just for the sake of presentation, and let's play that shit. So whatever. Let me see. Yeah, so that's basically, and yeah, since I've added, I can basically add it to likes, or to liked ones, favorites. Let me see. So, I mean, that's the idea. I just press spacebar and I play shit, and yeah, it just adjusts the tempo. And well, in case of the drums or percussive elements, I don't really have to pitch anything, like, unless I'm really, like, I don't know, stubborn or something, and I really want to sort of, I don't know, because you can obviously pitch drums if you want to, but that's just not what I do most of the time, if ever, nowadays. Anyways, so perhaps let's skip my talking and let me just, for the record, play the thing that I made like yesterday. Actually, is my microphone on? Yeah, it is. Because otherwise, if I would have talked, like, no one hears me and shit, yeah, that would be awkward. Anyways, let's play what I've got, and yeah, we will continue working on that shit. Anyways, let's see. Right. I have to disable that splice thing so it doesn't interfere. Let me see. That's it. Let's go. it's not really loud right now, or in terms of like headroom and stuff, minus 3 dB more or less.
You've got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images, yeah. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, right, right. It ain't right, right, right. It ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, right, right. It ain't right, right, right. It ain't right. Oh no, you're calling my phone. I'm being patient, but I'm all alone. Staying faithful, and I'll never know when you're coming back around. When you're coming back around. When you're coming back around.
Yeah, just a little more ear candy and shit over here. And here comes like the second verse, or I don't know, whatever it's called. I actually keep forgetting like what the names of the respective structures in the song are called. But anyway, she is singing pretty much the same thing here as she's singing here, except that there is like a little different intonation on certain phrase. Let me show you. That's maybe the best.
You've got me all in my feelings, like I could die without you next to me. It's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't
breathe.
You've got me.
That's pretty much, well, the difference among other things. But and here, like, I don't know, like, I guess I let it slide for what is it, like 4 bars, and then after 4 bars there are drums again, which is like some drum loop that I have on one of my favorite packs that I have on my drive, basically. And there isn't a lot of philosophy to that, really. Yeah, the sample over here is, let me see. I had to actually like pan it quite hard, which I never do with anything, but it was so out of balance. It was so dominant on the left channel that I pretty much had to, like, I won't say hard pan it, but pan it quite hard to the right side. And yeah, then I just throw it in, and I guess it's still an F sharp. Could be F sharp minor, actually, even though I have set the track to be in A sharp minor, which is the, I guess, main key of the whole idea, of the whole, I don't know, track, if you will. And that's this is usually the scale that I prefer, minor natural Aeolian, as they also call it. I very rarely use major, and actually there is I'm gonna show it on the stream. but I have to find it first. There's this really nice picture. Let me just change the scene first so that I can look up the picture that I want to show you, which is a very helpful one when I'm working on stuff. Let me see. And that's it. Let me just, awesome. So this is it. This is the picture, and I took it from the Facebook page from WA Production, which is like a, I guess, sample pack or sound design / plugin company, and I guess they have some of the, I guess, most affordable tools for like music production and shit. And I was like, I don't know, I subscribed to their fan page on Facebook once, and I stumbled upon this picture, and it basically shows the idea that I was kind of following for very long time, even, you know, before I found this picture. But actually I never had it like visualized in like a, I don't know, nice way or anything. So the basically idea of this picture, or what it shows, is that whenever you are having a sound of some sort of like a sample, or you are working in a certain key and scale, and you think like, I don't know, let's say you think you are in C major, and you for some reason would like to I don't know, keep working on your idea, except you don't want it to be in major, but you want to kind of switch and try notes that are more minor. Then you can, well, anyways, the idea is that there is most probably 100% compatibility, let's say, between C major and A minor. So whenever notes you have in C major are going to work, or are going to be a part of A minor, and vice versa. And now perhaps it's best if I do a little demonstration. Let's see my bass over here, which is this. Let me play this shit. Maybe without the oh, okay, let's do a sidechain, whatever. So now this bass is with in the key of and scale of what is it, A sharp minor, natural, Aeolian, whatever. And the idea is what you usually see here is minor natural, which is also again called Aeolian, right? And because it's A sharp, I can switch to C sharp major, probably. C sharp major. Bam. And guess what? All of my notes work still in this key and scale. So I can sort of still keep drawing stuff. And basically notes of my bass overlap for these two keys and scales. And that's the idea of relative scales. And that's the idea of this cheat sheet. So Well, in the moment when it's useful is when you are looking for samples, and let's say that you are trying to pitch it to certain key and it kind of doesn't work. What you can try is to kind of pitch it to a different root note, your sample that you are kind of trying out, and see if that kind of works a little bit better. Maybe I will be able to show it while I am, I guess, testing stuff as I go along with this idea. I hope to actually do some additional work on this thing. Let me just get back to this A sharp minor. I always prefer to work in minor. Like majors, like, I don't know, it never appeals to me as a. But then it's still, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like when I say, like, when you think of this, and like say when you like say like me, like, oh, I'm not really into major scale, but then when you consider that pretty much every single major key or whatever it's called has its translation to a minor, it kind of contradicts itself when I say I don't like major, because, well, guess what? Most of them are part of minor anyway. So look, I'm by no means a like educated music theory guy or whatever. It's just my all that I'm saying is based on my observation and practical experience, and I'm, you should by no means listen to me like, I don't know, as if I were an expert or something. There are probably, most definitely, people like on YouTube or whatever that explain this a lot better or have a lot better understanding of this. And I'm not classically trained musician or whatever. I basically, hack my way through music theory like this or in whatever other way to get what I want. And even if, the way I do it doesn't really, I don't know, make sense for people. So anyways, enough of talking, enough of introductions, and let's maybe get some practical work done, shouldn't we? Hell yeah. First, let me get this. Let me get this automation. All right, let's close this. And right. So what I was thinking, just giving it an, where is that automation? Oh, there it is. Right, bam. And if we can just rename, whatever. So there it is. Yeah. And I can save that, I hope. Yep. And maybe I can temporarily move the pad section to the bottom. And so what can I do? Like, I have to think about like what I can do next. Like, well, definitely some arrangement, that's for sure. But what else? Like, I could probably do like some. If I would do like an extended mix of that thing, I would probably first do some kind of basic drum groove in the beginning, I would imagine. So let me do that first. Let's see. So that would be my whatever. But then I guess I would need. And then maybe perhaps what I could do here is introduce like a some additional percussion. Perhaps. Yeah, you know, let's do that. What was the tools? How did I insert a freaking oh, add marker. That's right. Oh, I'm blind. I'm sorry. Add marker and I don't know, let's say more perks. Bam. And let me switch the scene. And let me see. Let's get some loops going, shall we? Let's see what's going to. I mean, I usually test it in context of like the most busy moment of the track, but I'm just gonna do it empty for now. Let me see. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Let's use this. And then let's do one more lane. And what is it? Time 24. 24. And I don't know, let's route it to 7. That's right. But that's not going to be the loop I'm going to use. However, the idea with this is that I can hot swap. And that's what I love about the browser. That I can hot swap now. Let's see. So I want to make this a little bit quieter. Let's see. So this is good, or I don't know. I mean, that I guess it's kind of the thing I want, like something that kind of fills up the groove a little bit. And I am probably going to do this as I usually do it in process of elimination. So that is something that is kind of already, it's something, but I don't know. I guess I'm not a fan of cowbells in this particular setting. I don't know, but it's something. It's definitely something. So let me leave that and let's put whatever, and I'm gonna fit it again 124. I'm gonna recolor that shit, and then I will disable that one, and that's whatever it was, 7. Let's see. Oh shit! Damn, son. Yeah, boy. Okay. This is like meh. But this, it's already something. You know what? Let's not focus too much time on this, because I know like I can focus on those like little details, like little shit, for too much time to just, I don't know. Back in the days when I was beginning, like my, I guess, first 2, even 3 years of making music, I was so focused on like I could lose the scope of the whole idea by just EQing the shit out of kicks and whatever, just mixing. And it's not really the point right now, although I like to have a good, like, very general, I don't know, high pass, low pass kind of situation. A little bit of like here, where's the bass? I have some effects on, obviously, and there are 2. Oh shit, maybe you don't see this. Yeah. So anyway, this is the bass and lane, and there is the EQ for it. A little bit of high cut, I guess, or low pass as they call it here, and a 2-notch whatever cuts, because there were some, I don't know, some resonances that I guess I wouldn't say annoyed by, but I've like, I don't know, discovered them, and it sounds better without those frequencies or whatever. Like it's very subtle, and I don't know. You know what? Let me maybe play that shit. It's always good to hear stuff instead of me talking about them. Where is it? And I probably have to disable this. Yeah, I mean, it also depends on how I am opening the filter in the bass sound, which is this guy, Korg Berlin, which is part of this sort of like Korg gadget bundle that you can get on Korg website. And actually I do have the same thing, like those little guys, like those Korg gadget plugins. They are most known or famous to be on like iOS and iPadOS operating systems, and I do actually have a version of those on on my iPad and iPhone respectively. That's how I discovered those kind of plugins, I guess. And there are like a bunch of them. Let me see. Like here, that's pretty much the whole freaking list that you get. Where I lose it here. Yeah, and like those names, they like don't tell you anything. Like even till today, I don't really know what each one of them is just by looking at their names. But like when you pick one, I don't know, let's say Amsterdam, like for some reason, and it's just some kind of, I don't know, loop machine that has some loops, I don't know, in it. And you sort of just switch. Yeah, I mean, each one of those do something different. And I mean, I would probably spend too much time if I would like show it to you right now, but it's really useful stuff. And this bass sound right here, again from this guy. Like that. Anyways, let's not lose focus here. So let's say, I don't know, let's say this is good for some reason. And so I'm gonna just for now do it like this. Maybe I'm gonna remove this one. And you know, like ideally I would have some effects, like transition effects going from kind of this part to the bass, which then would play without sidechain, which is disabled over here, just like this. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 bam. One more bar, and then the arp comes in. And the thing is, I don't even know if I want this arp, but I just found it on Splice, like, oh shit, it's good. Let's leave it there for now. And that's how we usually I do stuff. You know, you don't have to find the thing that is ideal right away, because quite frankly, I know I would bet that most of the people doing like the stuff I do, I usually don't have it, like I don't have the idea inside of my head already, and I'm not like, oh, I had this dream, I had this vision of how my song is gonna look like, and I just will go to the studio or to my computer or whatever the hell, and I will draw it exactly like I have it in my head. No, that's not how it works for me anyway. I just lay down it. Again, I throw a lot of shit up against the wall, and if something sticks, I leave it. If I find something better, I guess I adjust it or change it. And I kind of gradually build, like iteratively, as they say, until something just sticks. Yeah, that's pretty much story of my life. Let's keep going. Yeah, and obviously, ideally, I would love to have some sidechaining. Thank you.
You've got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images, yeah. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, right, right. It ain't right, right, right. It ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, right, right. It ain't right, right, right. It ain't right. Oh no, you're calling my phone. I'm being patient, but I'm all alone. Staying faithful, and I'll never know when you're coming back around. When you're coming back around.
So yeah, I mean, it's nothing, I don't know, nothing insane, I'd say. What is this kick? Let's remove that shit. I don't need this. Exactly. Bum 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 bum. Yeah.
You've got me saying
You know what? Let's maybe focus on like adding more to that groove. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm not like too productive, but I guess I'm still adjusting to the fact that I do this sort of on camera. Or well, I mean, I have like my face cam is currently disabled, even though I usually have one, but I guess I'm like slowly getting back to the rhythm of doing some stuff live, and I don't know, hopefully enjoying some of you guys, if there is anyone out there. Anyways, let's see. So this is the groove, right? So I'm gonna disable the vocal for now, and I want some first I want to route the bridge plugin properly, so I'm gonna write 34, and I'm gonna enable that, and then I'm gonna pick something interesting. Display. So what do I want? What can I like? What can I add? Is the question. Like, you know, I don't know, like this is like a background thing, right? And bass is obviously the bass. So I would guess like I could have some slower melody on the level of the bass, which is currently currently, along with the kick, is the loudest element. I usually try to, well, I don't have like any preferences to how loud some things have to be, but you know, the rule of thumb is usually that kick is kind of the loudest, or it is the loudest peak, and then there are some other stuff that are sort of a little bit quieter. So this is minus, what is it, minus 14-ish, and the bass is minus 16. Is it? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So, what is this? Like 1.5 dB quieter, or it has 1.5 dB lower peak volume, and well, I try to differentiate peak volume from perceived volume. It's, you know, like you can have sharp transients that aren't very, I don't know, tonal, but they are there, and they can sort of like, I don't know, I guess screw your perception of how loud a sound is. So you know, I try to think in terms of like what is peak loudness of a sound, or you know, what is perceived loudness of a sound, because when you compress the shit out of sound, but you know, you have a slow attack, like I don't know, let's say I compress a bass and I have a slow attack on it so that I, you know, pass through the transients, the peak loudness is obviously going to be a lot bigger than the perceived loudness, which is going to be like the body, the tail of the sound. Like, I guess like very, I don't know, essential thing for like when you consider like how do you do your compression and stuff. Anyways, I got off topic or off the track again. So what can I do? I want melodies, dude. And I mean, I could do them like by hand and like draw them, open up some synthesizer, but I don't feel like it. I just want to. That's what this stream is all about, testing this bridge thingy. So I'm just gonna type melody over here, and whatever genre. I like synthwave, to be honest, and maybe, I don't know, doesn't really sound like it right now, but I like to incorporate that into whatever I do. Okay, 978 sound. Although if I sort by loops, there is a risk of not having so much, or whatever. Let's try it. Instruments. Oh, you know what? Let's write synth instead and see what comes up. Oh shit, we got already so much more. Over 500,000 million. Although I only want loops. And see, and now the beautiful thing, which wasn't possible for years on freaking Splice, is that you couldn't basically audition any of that shit in your DAW. now you can, and that's fucking beautiful. That's a game changer. And the only downside is I wish they could have added it to all plans, like the one I had for $7.99. They just like show you middle finger, and they're like, no, nah, $2 more, $2 more per month, please, and you will get it. And I was like, I have so many, I have so many credits up there that I just had to, because like I can only then I can just play shit individually and hear and like, maybe whatever, let's add it to likes. And then I go to likes and I sort for likes, and I pick whatever I want from the favorite ones. And then I kind of that, I used to add stuff that way, and to what is it like, yeah, use my credits that way. Anyways, yeah. So, dum, 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 dum. Thing is that as soon as I switch to something else, it just keeps going. It's not starting from the beginning, and that's really nice. That's awesome. That's one is nice. I could even probably throw some sidechain on that sucker. Feels like it could use some compression, because like this stuff right now, if we look at the waveform of that thing, I mean it has sharp transients. That's what I'm trying to say. Like here, the peak volume jumps, like it's sort of all over the place. If I would compress that shit and bring out the volume with, or like compensate the compression, whatever, gain reduction with a makeup, and yeah, I guess I could do, but I don't know. And it's also too busy. Yeah, it is. But I guess I could maybe do like individual hits. Let's add that shit. You know what? Let me hear it first. How does it? Okay. Yeah. Why not? 115, pretty close to my original tempo. So maybe I'm gonna do something like this. I'm just gonna take that shit and I'm just gonna throw it in here, and then I'm gonna just keep going. Damn, son. Damn. I mean, this pack, dude, synth pop. Alright, alright. You know, a little bit more like tropical and shit. Damn! I usually don't like tropical stuff, but damn, son. God damn, need to have this. I don't know, like look. Like, look. I didn't expect to have that kind of sound, but it fucking works. And here is, okay, so here is the thing with, like, that's why I was looking forward to this day of having this freaking bridge plugin for Splice, is because, like, when listening to this alone, oh wait, what is this? This one. It's like meh. It's like tropical meh. I don't know. It's like some, what is it? It sounds like some marimba-ish thingy. And I don't know, it just totally, like, by itself, it just completely doesn't make sense. And that was the problem with Splice. Like, if I would have listened to it by itself, it would be like, nah, I don't know, I'm not sure, I'm not gonna add it to favorites, I'm not gonna, you know, download it, whatever. I'm just gonna skip it and go to the next one. But now, wait, but now, it fucking works. And I couldn't have known that unless I wouldn't have tested it, auditioned it, and yeah, sometimes, you know, think in the context of your idea, not in the context of whatever. Listening to sounds by themselves, you know, it's just like with mixing. You're not mixing. You shouldn't mix sounds by themselves, but you should always mix sounds in the context of everything else. You know, that's why, because you don't listen to individual sounds, you listen to whole idea, right? That's the point of a, I guess, musical piece or some shit. Anyway, blah 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 blah. Talking too much. Yes, always. Anyways, did I add that shit? Oh no, that was something else. I want this. I want you here. But I don't know. It's not a bad sound, like even by itself. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I don't know. I don't know. Like, here is another aspect of the whole thing, which is that okay, it sounds nice and everything, and it kind of is, I don't know, in key and I don't know, rhythmically okay, but what I also like to consider is, does it make sense to me? Like is it, does it correspond with not just, I don't know, if it's cool, but also um you know, that doesn't make sense to me. Is it, do I identify with this groove as a whole? Like, because I don't know, sounds can be, you know, thrown in together, uh like this, like right now, but everything also has to make sense. It has to sound good and make you feel a certain way, and it's the only way, you know, the whole thing is going to last and work long term. And I think that it's Timbaland that said that. I mean, shout out to Timbaland. I mean, I guess like he's never gonna hear this, but I think I watched his masterclass or some snippet of it somewhere and sometime, and yeah, he said like he builds his ideas, you know, based on how those sounds make him feel or something. He, you know, all the drum grooves and I don't know, harmonical, melodical, whatever sounds, synths, whatever you want to call it, tonal stuff, whatever it is. He builds stuff so that it first and foremost make him feel good, and you know, make him wanna whatever, shake his head, whatever. Um, Only then he knows it's gonna work. And I guess I have I don't know, a similar approach, you know. But then again, I like this analogy of going to a ice cream truck or going to a store with where you can pick you know, ice cream to a cone, and you know, the everyone have a different favorite ice cream or a set of flavors that I like. You know, for a guy like Timbaland, it's going to be, I don't know, a set of his flavors that he likes. And for me, there are going to be different flavors, and for you, there are maybe going to be different flavors, and you know, and so forth and so forth, and blah blah blah, that kind of thing. So to me, you know, I have to do my stuff, you know, my way, the way I want it to, you know, so that I can shake my head. But that it's not necessarily going to, maybe, I don't know, be the case for Timbaland if I would, I don't know, play that stuff to him. I mean, obviously he is a, you know, I don't know, R&B slash hip hop, I guess half tempo kind of guy. I don't know. I don't know what he listens to nowadays, but I don't know. I just respect the dude immensely. Um, you know, even though I don't do slow paced beats, I don't know. I usually do. I mean, nowadays the slowest stuff I do is like 110 BPM, and it's synthwave, and I have some of it on my computer, but and right now this is more like this is more like I would say house, but I don't know. I never tried to categorize, or I don't know, define a genre of what I do. Like, I let people decide for themselves what this is, and I just go. I just do whatever I enjoy, whatever makes me feel good, type of thing, rather than, oh yes, this is house, or this is deep house, or this is whatever freaking house. Like honestly, I don't give a shit. I don't know what this is. You tell me. If I don't know, if you call it A, that's fine. If you call it B, that's fine. If you call it C, D, E, F, G, whatever type of thing, I don't care. Your choice. And I will respect it, I guess. All right, so enough of talk already. 115. Bam. So now I only have to get the right key again and the right routing again. Let me disable that. Okay. So I more or less know what it has to, what pitch it has to have. What is it? Splice Bridge. Is it routed to? It was supposed to be 34, right? There we go. Okay, let's see what we got. I don't know. I mean, I'm not into the. I mean, like it's a good temporary sound, but I don't know. Nah, I don't know. Like it's like this kind of sound. I'm like on the fence, you know, like. But let's leave it for now. Like it's. I don't know. Let's leave it for now. When you're coming back around. But then again, if I would like pitch everything up one semitone, it would probably be even worse because I don't know. It would be too cheesy for some reason. Yeah, it's Anyways, let me check the uptime real quick. 1 hours and 1 hour and 20 minutes already. So I've been streaming for an hour at least, which is nice, which is good. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could keep going, but I feel like I would like to take a break regardless. And I don't know, I feel like doing this with a stream on. I mean, I don't know how long the break is gonna last, so the best thing to do would probably be to just um end it right here for the time being, and maybe just maybe launch it sometime later. Could be maybe at night or some shit. Who knows? Anyways, I'm happy regardless that I managed to launch the stream anyway, and I managed to press that freaking start stream button, which was, I don't know, a big hassle for me, and I managed to do that this time. So hopefully this will initiate I don't know, a good series of streams moving forward. So who knows? I really wanna do this, but I just want to have the right attitude, right energy, um, and everything in between. So, anyways, without further ado, thank you so much to whoever was here. I wish you a great day or a great night, wherever you are in the world, and I hope I will talk to you very soon. Goodbye for now. Goodbye for now.